I said it was about commitment, didn't I? And the Eight of Wands is the underlying energy. So this is about communication. Now, this, like I was saying before, I think somebody already has taken action. Sorry, y'all. I got my hair done, but for some reason my hair is like making my ear itchy, so I had to scratch my ear real fast. But anyway, um, but yeah. So I think this has all. It all starts with communication. I feel like the back and forth had to do with some passions, the fit, the energy, both of them, both energies emanated and everything like that. But the thing is, somebody was doing more than the other, and that could contribute to the fact that somebody wasn't sure if they really wanted to settle down and to to really be committed to a relationship. Now again, this has to do with maturity level perhaps, or this is a dynamic in regards to age, or maybe someone just isn't ready to settle down, right? Maybe someone just doesn't really want to settle down like that. But this is the crazy thing, right? The thing that brought you two together was the Two of Swords, a decision that both of you didn't really want to make. So, or a decision that was needed to be made, but it was like no one could see what they need to see to make this real decision. It's a hard decision as well. The Two of Swords can indicate, but I don't see it as being indecisive, because the second you take off the blindfold, you know exactly which sword to use in the moment. So it's almost like it's a stalling program. You keep in a stalling program. You're stalling. It's very similar to the Two of Pentacles to me, with the Two of Swords, and very similar to the Ace of Wands. But the thing is that with the Two of Swords, it's like it's a truth. It's a belief. It's something that you implement the second that you have, the second that you realize what it is, right? But it's a hesitance because it's a difficult truth to have, and perhaps because the other truth is something that you may want to go along with too, right? Is those opposing truths. You only can pick one going forward, and that one truth is hard because you may want another. So that makes sense, right? With that, what we saw earlier with the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. And I know we saw the Fool earlier, which I think this all has to do with a new beginning. Boom, here we are. Is that somebody wants to do one thing, but they're conflicted with another because they want to do that the other thing too. But they don't understand that maybe they could do both by just picking one sword and going with that and making their truth wield that. But here's the thing. Well, not necessarily. I think actually they know that they can't do both, because one person wants to be more free and open and stuff, but they do have feelings. Feelings that they may be trying to suppress. Because look at where this person is sitting, right? They have the two swords across them and the blindfolds on, but behind them is their emotions, is their feelings. Their back is turned towards the sea. Right? All they can think about or see, or all they can think about is what they can't see and what they don't know about what the choice is, because they're putting their feelings away. Your feelings are hidden from them. So this is, what I'm saying? It's a conflicting truth. It's like someone wants to do one thing, but they also know the truth about the other. So they can't really make a decision about what they want to do because they're torn between the two swords. The part that's keeping them, the challenge, is the Ace of Pentacles, starting that new beginning, picking the sword and then just making a new beginning out of it, committing to it 100%. Because the Knight of Wands can't commit to anything. So if he's like he's committed to himself and what he feels and what he enjoys. That's the only thing he's really committed to. But think about this, right? He could be committed to this one thing for 5 seconds, right? Or he could commit it to his freedom, but he can't. He's not committed to any of those options, right? Okay, hopefully I said that right? He could be doing one thing because he enjoys that, or he could be living his life. But he doesn't commit to freedom. He doesn't commit to the thing that he's doing, because both of those things can be very suffocating and very trapping. There are two perspectives. He can't do both at the same time. He can't be free and do the thing that he wants to do. He's got to do the one, right? Or maybe somebody's just thinking that they can. But anyway, the mindset of both of these people going into this is the Two of Pentacles. Like I was saying before, somebody's distracting themselves. Now, typically, I read this side as you, Taurus. This is the client side, and you can get your own reading here on Instago. Via the soulmate reading. Soulmate investigation reading is on Instago. If you want one personally, you can. But this is how I typically read it. But you're allowed to go on the other side if it doesn't resonate. If this side doesn't resonate. But if all of this doesn't resonate at all, please understand it may not be your story. And that's okay. But This person here is definitely trying to weigh the pros and cons, probably thinking about what's worthy, whether or not it's worth going into this relationship or not, whether they can commit or not. This is something that they want to put their heart and soul into. This is something that's going to require effort and dedication, and if it's something that they really want to commit to. And I think they're looking at the practical aspects of it, like what are they going to get out of this? What is this going to lead them towards? All right, like what is the physical aspect about it instead of looking at how they truly feel. Right? Sometimes some of this could be that this person is distracting themselves because they don't really want to address how they feel. Because if they address how they feel, they know that that cup is there waiting for them to accept it. And they're like, I'd rather just stick with this. Okay? It could be that. But then, it could be that this person is trying to figure out what they want to do, looking at the wrong thing, don't realize that this is a cup waiting for them to, hey, just focus on what you want to feel, focus on what you want to feel, focus on what you want to feel. You'll know the decision that you have to make here. You know the decision that you have to make here. And then you can go and live that happy ever after. But here's what's weird about this with the soulmate, with this soulmate here. This person's very anxious, very stressed out. But the biggest thing I'm getting from this is not just the anxiety, not just the stress, but also the self-doubt. Now, they're coming off as extremely confident. Isn't that interesting? This person is really showing off that they're proud and they got all the stuff. They all set. They don't need nobody. They're very confident, and they really could be confident in themselves, but they don't necessarily believe it. They could be confident and they know how to show it. They know how to give off their energy. They know how to have that vibration, right? But mentally, there's something there that's missing. It looks like I don't want to say this person is a deceiver, but they're lying to themselves if they think that they're actually confident in themselves. Because if they were, they wouldn't be so stressed out here. They wouldn't be losing sleep. No, this person could be losing sleep at the same time because they're anxious to get this very thing, right? Then maybe they have anxieties about what they know they're gonna get, which is very interesting in itself. But the situation is this, it's like, it's Nine of Swords is never about doubting something will happen, right? It's not about the thing, it's about the person. Because when you have doubts about something ever happening, that's you doubting yourself about it ever happening for you, right? If you can make it happen. And that to me tells me this person is really stressed out about something, about, so really stressed out and doubting themselves, doubting the situation, doubting the potential of something growing, of something being good. Therefore, they act all, non-committal, or they maybe, they're super confident, but they're really stressed out. Now, this could be that this person is showing that they're okay and they're cool, and but this person is very transparent. The King of Wands I see the King of Wands as super transparent. If something's bugging the King of Wands, he will show his anger. He will react. He will react to every emotion he's got. He's the reaction king in the Wands suit, the Wands, they are reactionary. They're action and reactionary to me. They will always react and they will always act. They will always react, right? So if this person's thinking they're stressed out, they're definitely reacting as if they're stressed out. To me, they don't have to be. But typically, the King of Wands isn't cool and collected like the King of Swords. You would never see that dude stressing out. Because he ain't stressed. He don't stress. But, on top of that, he's cold as ice. He ain't going to express nothing. He doesn't express his emotions like that. He's very, very detached from them. He knows that it's a feeling and it's not him. But the King of Wands embodies that feeling and turns it into energy. So it's interesting. I think this person is anxious and they're working hard or they're doing something. They're putting that energy into something that's useful, but this person's coming off as extra confident when they have some doubts. But why do they have this? Why do they have this? What is this? What is this reason? What is the reason why this person has these doubts, but they appear to be so confident and so, carefree and la da 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 da, right? And it's interesting that they have the sun coming up as the reason why, which can be about exposure and knowing the path to happiness. It's a mess, ain't it? But not to judge the other person, but the fact that they know what will bring them happiness. They're very clear on how they feel. They are very clear on their capabilities, but yet they're still stressed. I'm not judging this individual. This person is like the same thing as anybody, same person as any. It could be me. Not saying that I'm hitting on you, Taurus, okay? But this person is so stressed. Going into this relationship stresses them out. How they appears to be like, you know, extremely passionate, extremely proud, extremely this, because the sun. What do they see? That's what I want to know. What is the sun for them? Actually, why are they stressed out? Actually, why is the King of Wands the present? Let's just put one for everything. So, why are they stressed out? Why are they stressed out? The Six of Pentacles. Okay, so they're stressed out because as well, right? They have doubts, but I think they're also a little bit, they're worried about the dynamic being, the dynamic being uneven, right? Now this person's coming up as the go-getter, the King of Wands. This doesn't have to be a man. This could be a female too. Someone definitely that takes action. Maybe this person is stressed out about what they've already done. Maybe they regret doing something or putting their 2 pence in. Right? Maybe this person is like stressed out or regretting or doubting that they're going to get reciprocation. But the King of Wands, this person is definitely showing off their confidence, definitely showing that they're just, they're action takers, right? So what is this? Why is this person showing that they're the King of Wands? Why? Why is this person showing that they're the King of Wands? Because it's Temperance. They're Sagittarius? No, I'm just kidding. So are you guys dating a Sag? But seriously, this person's really stressed out about getting something back. And the King of Wands is like, they're taking action, and the reason why they're coming up as the King of Wands is because they're being patient. It's because they're waiting on something. It's because, give me one more. Why is Temperance coming up for this? Wow, yeah, they're being patient. They know something takes time to grow, to build, to create. They're creating something. The King of Wands is a very creative energy. And with Temperance and the Empress, it's like this person is understanding that this process is going to take some time. The Ace of Pentacles is that too. It's not just committing to a new beginning, but it's also taking the time to make this new beginning a reality. And the Sun, why is the Sun the reason why they are thinking and acting the way that they are? The Three of... Because their plans are clear. They know exactly what they need to do to get to where they need to be. Their plans are hope has opened that door. So they're taking action on what they want to do, but they're still stressed out about getting the return. That's crazy. That's crazy. But this person here is like definitely more clear than this individual. They got some stuff going on. But this person over here, yeah, it's either distraction news for them. Hell no, I ain't looking at this because I know exactly what's being offered to me. Or this person is looking at the very wrong thing. They should be looking at how they feel, what they want to feel. Beginning something new. And the reason why they think the way they think is because of the Ten of Pentacles. Perhaps that they've gotten, they're in a stable position. They want stability and security support. They want to feel stable. They want to be surrounded by people that care about them, that love them. They may be fearing commitment. And I said I would read your affirmation. I totally forgot because we just going straight into this reading. I was like, we got to get into this. We got too many cards that fell out. But let's go ahead and read the affirmation and the advice. Because nourish your soul is the thing that kicked us off, as well as the advice. And it says, drink in life. Use your senses to explore the world. To see, to touch, to taste, to smell, to hear, to experience all that is within you and around you. Your journey through life is meant to be a sensory experience. Your life is meant to be a rainbow of color, full of motion and sound. It's not meant to be a bland, tasteless existence of simply black and white. Be sensual. Explore yourself and your world every day and nourish your soul with every moment. Very interesting reading. Very interesting. Because this talks about don't hold back. Pretty much. Don't hold back on what you desire. Don't hold back on what you want. It's about experiencing and having and taking action in the world that connects you with life. It's pretty much saying to live. And this person here is not living. And it could be that they're in a safe space. They don't want to leave a safe space. there's more to life than that, Ten of Pentacles. And I never read the Ten of Pentacles as a safe space, but today, that is why. They're afraid of, I don't know. It's like, to me, it looks like this is a safe space now. Let's see what the Whispers of Love has to say to wrap up your reading, guys. This is a big reading for this time around, really. Simple, show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. Beautiful card. Always is. It's such beautiful cards. And so talk about extending yourself. It's very similar to nourish your soul. Nourish the soul. Extend yourself. Give of yourself. Experience life. Don't hold back. Let yourself feel. And if this is you guys, whatever you're doing here, whether this is distraction, news, or trying to figure things out, you have to start by feeling first. What do you want to feel? And let yourself feel it. And I think that's really the biggest thing for this individual here. On the other side, though, woo! This person is being the King of Wands because this person is experiencing life. They're doing the best that they can do, but they're also in the process of creation. They're creating something. And it looks like they're just stressed about not getting a certain outcome or not getting something reciprocated from them because they are enjoying life. The King of Wands does and will enjoy life, and he will continue to create as he experiences. It just looks like he's just stressed about either not getting enough or not being able to experience something. Because with the Sun being the reason why they're acting this way, the reason why they are this way, the reason why they think the way they do is because they know what paths they need to take to make their dreams come true. But they're stressed about the return of it.